Hey! What's going on, man? What's going on? What's going on? What is up, everybody? It's been a while. Good gosh, it's been a while. Holy moly. What's it been? 2 weeks? 3 weeks? Something like that? Yeah, Valentine's Day. I was going to do that. Um, I was going to do Valentine's Day. Never got the chance, and I apologize for that to the people that was looking forward to it. I got caught up. My mom's car had messed up, and we had to get that fixed. And she was home, and I'm one of those shy people. I don't like to do anything around my mom just because I'm afraid of her judging me. I know she won't, but still, I love my mom. Love her dearly. I just don't want to do stuff. I don't like typing up scripts or doing this podcast or anything except watch TV and talk to her. I'll do that perfectly fine. But anything that'll advance me ahead, I just don't like to do it around her. I don't like people looking over my shoulder when I do anything. I've never been that kind of person. I've always hated that. Always. If you hear brief pauses throughout this podcast, it's because I'm taking a drink or I'm wiping my nose. I think my nose is really stopped up right now. But man, it's great to be able to talk to you guys again. We got a lot to talk about today, but first I want to give a shout out to Infinite Collectibles, the comic book shop down here in Paducah, Kentucky. I live in Ledbetter, which is across the bridge. Okay, we live in Kentucky. We're Kentuckians here. Alright. Oh, yeah, that's good. And, so see, the thing is, they just came out with their own podcast called, we'll make sure I say this right, Blitzberg Pop Comics. That's Blitzberg Pop Comics. And they're on Spotify, they're on YouTube, they're on Buzzsprout, they're on iTunes, they're on, there's one more, but I can't think of it right now. They're on 5 different platforms. Just look them up, type in either Infinite Collectibles or Blitzberg Pop, sorry, and it should come right on up. The first episode is called Don't Talk Over Me, You Asshole. And it is a really great first episode. I listened to it. And it's like this family moment, man, you know? It's like you walk in, you're just joining your family for a dinner at the dinner table. The conversation's already starting to flow. And you want to make sure that you get in on the stuff that you do want to talk about, because if you don't, you never get a chance. And that's basically what this podcast is. This is these guys, Carpe Diem. Okay, if y'all have ever seen Dead Poets Society, if you haven't, turn this bad boy off or watch it afterwards. I don't care. Just watch it. Dead Poets Society. It's got Robin Williams, the late great Robin Williams. All right, man was a master. Man was a great man. Fantastic, fantastic, just fantastic actor. Loved him so much. He was just the best. We'll miss him. But he was in that movie, and Carpe Diem stands for Seize the Day. And that's what these guys are doing, and that's what I'm doing, and that's what all of you guys need to be doing. You all need to be out there. You all need to be seizing the day. You all need to be doing what you can do to make your life better, people. In the words of Cat Williams, alright? So, nostalgia has been sneaking up on me as of late. I woke up this morning, okay, and for some reason, my 8th grade dance hit me. I used to go to the school dances. They tell me I was very good. I guess I was, because I always got requested to dance, just like I always got requested to rap. But it just crept on me, and I remember, I remember these two girls. One of them was trying to make their boyfriend jealous because he wouldn't dance for her or something, or they was going for a fight. I don't know what was going on. And I remember her picking me out of anybody in the crowd. And I don't know why it was me, because me and him had no beef. And I remember her just started like grinding on me, bumping and grinding, you know. and she had a friend come on my back, and they started dancing with me in a sandwich type fashion. And I don't know why, it just hit me. The nostalgia just straight up hit me this morning, and it's crazy because this was 11 years ago. You know, this was 2008. I graduated in 2012, and it's just nuts to think that so much time has passed by, and my own little cousin, who I revere and love dearly, is in the same grade as I am. He doesn't go to the dances now, but it's just crazy to think that 11 years ago I was in 8th grade, and I was trying to help this girl make this guy jealous. You know, and it's nuts. Time, time can flow by endlessly. We take all these little things for granted. You know, we take all the people for granted. We take time and anything to do with it for granted. You know, I mean, we're watching The Walking Dead as well, and I noticed a lot more things than I noticed on my first run. I've seen the first 2 seasons like 3 times at least. I haven't seen anything past it at least but once, and it's crazy that we take these little mundane things necessary, you know, waking up, brushing our teeth, making that pot of coffee, you know, we're all just on the go, on the go, on the go, in a hurry, on the go, in a hurry, you know, and we all need to slow down just a little and enjoy life's moments a little more because we never know when that zombie apocalypse is going to hit. And in this case right now, the zombie apocalypse being time, you know? We never know when time's going to catch up to us or when God's going to call us back home. We have to enjoy these moments that we have with each other because if we don't, they can be gone like a Thanos snap. You know? Man, my thing is this though. If the zombie apocalypse ever did happen, where in the crap are all the vegans? Y'all ever notice that there's no vegans on The Walking Dead? If there are, they never said, oh, hey, I'm sorry, I can't eat this pork rind steak that y'all somehow cooked. I ain't no, I'm a vegan. Y'all got any veggies? Show me that lettuce. Show me the broccoli. Look at the flowers. Look at the flowers. If you don't remember that, that's from season 5, I think, when Carol, spoilers by the way, when Carol shot that little girl because she was freaking nuts. Okay? There's like no vegans. Okay? No vegans. We're the rednecks as well. You cannot tell me that in a land full of zombies and making shit happen and staying alive, there ain't no gosh darn rednecks. I don't believe it. I don't want to believe it. And I never will. You know rednecks can survive anything. You know they'll be like, hey bub, watch this. And you know they've been making some kind of crazy crap out of something with a knife pointed at the end, about 5 feet away, and he'll be like, shaking the dank dank. You know, you can't tell me that shaking the dank dank ain't stabbing somebody right then and there, okay? Hey Bubba, watch this. Alright? You can't tell me. I know there's a freaking redneck in that zombie apocalypse, man. There's gotta be. Gotta be. Daryl does not count, alright? That man's been quote unquote the stone of redneck since the day of the zombie apocalypse. Alright? I'm telling you, it's there. It's there. A great redneck family that I think to show up in the Walking Dead show and in the zombie apocalypse is Duck Dynasty. I I cannot get over the fact that Psy would just be amazing in the zombie apocalypse. Alright now, boss. That there is a walker. That's a zombie, okay? That's a zombie. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over there and we're going to go ahead and stab that thing right in the daggum head. I hate to do it, boys, but hey, it's got to be done. Hey, you know, don't forget your weenies. Hey, you know, first rule, always have your weenies. Hey, you know, man, it's crazy. I think the talking dead. I think the guy, what was I saying? I think that the Duck Dynasty family would do great in the zombie apocalypse. They look like they could resource stuff together, hunt stuff down, kill the necessary zombies. You need to find it. They need to be on the show itself. They need to be like guest appearances in like one whole episode, and then like at the end of the episode, Sai somehow gets them all killed. Come on now. If they don't do that, at least turn it into a Saturday Night Live spoof. Okay? I can see that at the very most least. Okay? I mean, come on. There's no way that would not happen. No way. Alright? So, let's see. What's next? Would you all survive a zombie apocalypse? I had a couple people on my Facebook, and I need to branch out on this and try to get more people to talk about it. And also, does anything you want to hear me talk about? This might be faster today. I don't know. I might be speeding through this today. It just depends. If you want to hear me talk about anything at all, hit me up on Facebook at DK Campbell or Instagram at DK.Campbell.9 or Twitter at DK the Filmmaker. I have all three outlets. I'm not ashamed of my game, alright? I'm gonna start working on some YouTube stuff sometime in the near future. I'm putting this on YouTube from now on if I get it wrong. It's been on SoundCloud, but SoundCloud's been on a whole nother level. Okay, so I'm not doing SoundCloud no more if I can help it. Until I can afford it. Those YouTube's like free for now, but still. So, zombie apocalypse, would you survive? How would you survive? I had one person tell me that he would not survive just because he doesn't think he could last in a zombie apocalypse. I had another friend of mine who dresses up as a Joker, that's all I'm going to say, as a cosplayer, official cosplayer, he Jokers. And he told me that he would definitely survive the zombie apocalypse. So, I want to hear from you guys. If you think you survived the zombie apocalypse, hit me up at DKCam. Hit me up at any of the things I just mentioned. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Just hit me up and tell me what you think. Now, me personally, I think I'll be okay. I watched The Walking Dead for one thing, okay? The other thing that I think I'm going to have to do, nobody's ever said this, I don't think. If they have, they never said it to me. Okay? Library. The one place you gotta go to is the library. You gotta realize, lights are out, things is dead. What are you gonna need to pass the time when you're not out there hunting for stuff? A book, okay, or a couple, or a duffel bag full if you can carry them if you can do it. I think that's the greatest idea in the history of the Walking Dead and of a zombie apocalypse is to go to the library, get you a couple of books, find you the next library in the next town, get you a couple of books. Make sure you don't get killed trying to get those books, but still. That's what I would do anyways. I would just hole up in the library, find all my resources that I can, and go back to that library every day. Granted, you're not gonna have that much you know, gosh darn protection, but if they have it upstairs, you should be okay from walkers. You have to stab every walker that you see, but if you go upstairs, you'll be okay unless the people come and they want to take the place. Governor, Terminus, Negan. I can't whistle for crap, so ignore that. Alright, so, did anybody watch the Oscars about a week or two ago? What did everybody think of that? I can't hear you say it, but I like to hear it sometimes. Hit me up on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. Hello! Alright, so the Oscars came on about a week to 2 weeks ago, and it was amazing. There was no host. Next year, I said Medea, should be the host. I think Medea will be wonderful as the host. Hello! How you doing? Welcome to the Oscars! Oh, Mariah Carey. Okay, Mariah Carey. Come on now. You cannot tell me you can't see Medea doing the Oscars. I would love to see Medea doing the Oscars. That'd be amazing. It'd be hilarious. Get Medea to do the Oscars every year, and I think the Oscars ratings will at least go up just a little bit. Just a little bit. If you get desperate, get signed to do it. When in doubt, vote Simon Medea. That's my go-to model right there. Hey! Alright, so the Oscars was great. Bohemian Rhapsody won, let's see. Bohemian Rhapsody won both sound editing awards. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head right now. They won 2 to 4 awards. Vincent Van Gogh and Tony's Gate movie won Best Actor, I think, for A Willing to Follow. It's been a while since I've watched this. It's been wrote down. Green Book, I'll tell you that in a second. Roma won Best Editing, Best Picture, and I think Best Screenplay, but don't hold me to that last one. Best Screenplay. And here's the thing. Everybody thought Roma was going to win. I was hoping, I was the slim margin of people that was hoping there was going to be Black Panther, because Black Panther and the Marvel and the African American community, they needed that win. They needed it. They really did. And they didn't get it. They got it in the form of another movie, but they really wanted Black Panther to win. I know they did. Okay, I know a couple of black people. I know a couple of African American people. Some of my good friends. Alright, and so Black Panther didn't win. It was Green Book. Green Book won Best Picture. And everybody thought it was either going to be Black Panther or Roma. Now, Black Panther, sure God heard about by now, is the story of T'Challa, who is the king of Wakanda now after the events of Captain America Civil War. I won't say that because that's a spoiler. But after Captain America Civil War, he is Your Majesty, is formerly royalty known. And it's about him embracing his heritage and who he is and stepping up to the plate to be the king. You know? I like to call it Marvel's version of the Lion King. Remember who you are, Simba, T'Challa. Okay, so I really thought that would win. Green Book totally surprised me. About like the whole Moonlight fiasco a couple of years back. I really thought Moonlight won. No, it was La La Land, and people was not happy. Just like this one. Okay? But every award that I said was going to win, somebody actually did win, so that was good. I really wish they had a host this year. I don't know why they couldn't find one. I guess because everybody's all either pro-Trump or anti-Trump, and hardly anybody, this is the thing, hardly anybody, because there's no host, make fun of Trump. Usually the whole Oscars is, hey, Trump's in office, let's make fun of him. It's a good idea, it really is. And it's funny for me, because I'm not going to voice my political opinions here, but it's funny to me. That's all I'm going to say. No, I'll say it. I don't like Trump. I don't. I think Obama was the best president we had there. Lose few people. See ya. Here's the thing, though. I love the Oscars. But here's something that really gets me. Who in the crap bails R. Kelly out of jail? Alright? How does that man still have fans and followers after that daggone documentary came out? That don't make no sense. Okay, Surviving R. Kelly came out over the Christmas holiday. It came out in December all the way into January. Alright? It's been 2 months, people. 2 months. And we still saying, I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. Yeah, I see something wrong with a little bump and grind. That man's a sexual predator and a pedophile and everything else, and y'all gonna bail him out for $10,000 to $100,000. I can't remember, it was one of those two. And this lady took a daggone picture with him, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I met him on y'all. He's the nicest man ever." He said, "I couldn't stand to see that poor man sitting in jail." I'm telling you, this is why we need superheroes. This is why we need vigilantes. They gotta get the evidence. If they don't get the evidence, the man walks free. If the man walks free, he's free to do more than he can. And after that, you have to let God handle it. Because there's nothing else you can do. You know? Once you've exhausted every single option, there's nothing else you can do. But this man's been out there taking little girls from their families and basically abusing mentally and sexually these women that he has no right doing. I get it. I get it. He was raped as a young child and sexually abused as a young child. I understand that. He needs rehab. He needs support. He needs love. He needs caring. Okay, and this is about to be the shortest uh daggum podcast ever, but man, he needs that. He just needs it. I hate that they bailed him out on bail. As long as he gets as long as he gets what he gets, all he gets it, I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. I've been wanting to go skateboarding for a while too, but I haven't been able to yet because it's been. I live in Kentucky. We don't have our own weather system. All right, we have 5 minutes later and it's hot, 5 minutes later and it's cold, 5 minutes later and it's raining, and 5 minutes later and it's snow. Sleet, hail, everything else in between. Alright, we have that. And I think this summer, God permits it, I might go outside and get a little skateboard in. I've been dreaming about it. I've really been wanting to do it. I used to skate back in the day, and I never could get off the ground to do it all. If you listen to my last podcast about my dad on his 60th birthday, love you, miss you, respect your dad. And he first came on a guy. He took it outside to check and make sure everybody was working all good and that was all tight and everything. How I would like it for the first time I ever rode, not ever rode it, but outside anyways. And he gets on the board and he falls straight on his head. And it still gets me to this day that he did that. I love my father and I miss him, but that's not what this podcast is about. Okay. Um, Oh yeah, Luke Perry died yesterday on the 20 no, on the 4th of March. Luke Perry died, 52 years old. So the King Kong Monday, man. Luke Perry died of a stroke, and King Kong Monday. We haven't heard anything about him. I haven't heard anything about him yet. I saw it last night when I was talking to my friend Casper, and I was on Facebook talking to him at the same time, and I can't. I saw Luke Perry earlier that day, but I can't believe King Kong Monday died. That's just nuts. You know, Luke Perry was very. He was a great. From what I hear, he was a great man, and he was a good actor. He played Fred Andrews. He played Archie's dad on Riverdale. He started out in 90210. That's the show that made his name. In season, I want to say season 4 is when he started on the show. He lasted for like about 2 seasons or 3 seasons. Yeah, 2 seasons. And man, it's really sad. And my heart and my prayers and condolences go out to both families. And I hate to hear that because we're losing people. You know, we're losing people left and right. Stan Lee was the biggest loss I think we've had yet. Now Luke Perry and King Kong Bundy on the second. You know, I say biggest loss, but every loss is the biggest loss because that just means there's one less light, one less hope, one less person in this world, and it's sad. It really is, and I hate to even discuss that, but you gotta get over it. You have to discuss it, otherwise you can't move forward. You can't. You know. I watched a show recently. This is a good segue into this too. I didn't realize. I watched a good show recently. That Jim Carrey's got out on Showtime. It came out on DVD about I don't know a couple months back, and I just now found it at the library. That's where you gotta go, people, when you want to find your DVDs and books. Library. It's free. Yeah, but the library, and he plays this Mr. Rogers type person, and it's one of the most beautiful shows I've seen in quite some time. It's really good and really full of emotions and really crisp and clear, and it's funny too. It's really funny. I usually don't like Jim Carrey because I don't like his brand of comedy. He has some good ones, but other than that, it's okay. Um, Man, there is one scene, and this is a big. I'm gonna say a customer here too. Big ass spoiler. So if you don't want to hear this big ass spoiler, I suggest you to pause or go back and watch episode 7. I think is what it is of it, and hit me up like and hit this podcast up later. But the girl that he is seeing in the show has cancer, and he has his sister who makes the puppets design him a very specific puppet for. They even lost pages. Okay, and it's the most beautiful scene, man. It's so pure. I've never seen a scene so pure. And he just really wanted to make her smile. She was afraid, y'all. She was afraid that she wasn't gonna be remembered. And he told her, he said, "You will be remembered. If this cancer takes you, if it does, I will make sure that you are remembered." And I cannot lie to you. I teared up a little bit just watching it because of that, because it's just so beautiful. And they sing the song and stuff. And I know what you're thinking. How the hell is this on Showtime? There's sex and cussing involved. Trust me. But it's got puppets. Jim Carrey does not play a puppet. I'm just going to warn you right now. He plays a man that works with people that works on the puppets. Okay? And it is a good show. You gotta look it up. You gotta watch it. Alright? I'm telling you, it's one of the best new shows I've seen this year. Give me one second. That's like last night, nostalgia. I was watching Degrassi, Next Generation, and I haven't watched that since 2017 when Next Class went off. I guess it's all. I don't know what they're doing. I haven't heard anything about it. Next Class is the continuing generation of Degrassi. And Degrassi, since I know I didn't explain it, Degrassi is a Canadian teenage soap drama that came on. It started with Degrassi Junior High in the 80s and shifted forward to the 90s and then the 2000s and then the 2010s. So this show's been on for like 40 years. It's almost up there with, has it been 40 years? 80, 90, 2000. Yeah, 40 years. It's been 40 years. Wow. That's crazy. I'm glad I'm only 20. But it's been on there for about 40 years, and it's one of the best. If you like teenage dramas, hell, if you like Canadian teenage dramas, all right, you got to check this show out. It's really good. It deals with it's the original show, the two originals, Junior High and Degrassi High, are basically like back to school specials more than anything. But they're really good, and they really prepare you for the new one, the next generation storyline. The next generation storyline really does follow the next generation. It follows one of the other kids from the other original shows. Is kid in our generation, the one that I grew up in, the 2000s era, the 1993 2000s era. Yeah, and it's one of the greatest shows I've watched, and one of my friends who was my friends back in town got me into this because of the hot chicks on the show. That was the only reason I started watching it. And as I became more interested in filmmaking and stuff at a young age, I watched it not only for the very freaking fine girls on the show. Freaking Emma, oh my god, dude, she was so hot. Uh, sorry, Aunt Sheila. I guess I don't know. You might talk about guys that way. I don't know. Mom said Luke Perry was hot yesterday. Oh, and man, the thing is though, I love the show, and Kevin Smith was a big advocate for the show. That was another thing that sealed the deal for me right there was that he was a big advocate for the show. If Kevin Smith says it's good, I usually try to give it a chance to try it. That was the reason that I watched Blue is the Warmest Color about a couple years ago. I saw him tweet about it, and I was like, oh, let me try this movie. And if you've never seen this movie, I'm about to tell you about this movie real quick, and then we're gonna sign off for the shortest, second shortest podcast I've ever done ever. Okay, sorry, give me a second. So, Bluest and Warmest Color is about it's this 2013 French film. 2014, yeah, 2014, 2014, something like that. Excuse me. And I watched it when Dad was still alive. It was after the stroke, because I watched it in 2014. It was after the stroke and right before he died. Yeah, it might have been 2014 I watched it. And we moved down here to Paducah, got everything set up. We had Netflix and stuff for a while there, and man, I saw him talking about it. And I watched it the next day. I told my dad, I said, "Hey, big dog," that's what I call him. I call him Big Dog. I said, "Big dog, I'm gonna be in the bedroom." I said, "I'm gonna go ahead and watch this 3 hour French film that another director recommended. If there's anything you need, you just open the door and knock on the door and I'll come to you." I said, "Don't yell, you know I can't hear you. But if you need me, come get me. If you can, text me. You got that one hand." I said, "You can text me, can't you?" And he said, "Ugh." Because that's how he did. He couldn't talk. He said, "Ugh." And I'm like, "Okay, I love you." He's like, "I love you too." And I'm like, "All right." So I go in there, I start the movie and stuff, and I didn't realize how graphically sexual this movie was going to be with my dad there. I had that inkling, but it didn't hit me until it hit that spot. So it gets there, and the girls are in there, and it's like a it's something out of like a pornographic movie, man. Excuse the way I say this, people, there's some nasty SWF, there's some hot stuff coming up, all right? Hot stuff, okay? They're fingering themselves, they're making out with each other, they're tasting each other's bodies and stuff. They're going down below to the kitty cat and all that. Wow! And so I'm watching that movie and you can hear the moaning. And my dad comes in and he's like, "Ugh." And I'm like, "It's a movie. I swear to God, it's a movie." And I kid y'all not. I was only in like a few seconds of that scene. He comes in, and next thing you know, he's sitting down and he's watching the daggone scene with me. My father is right there in the bedroom on the bed. I'm in the chair, and he's watching the scene with me. And he's like, "Huh?" And I'm like, "Man, it's a French film that somebody told me to try out and watch, and I see why now." And it's actually really good besides the sex scene. It's really culturally good. And if you haven't seen it yet, you need to watch it at least once. At least once. I always recommend it. It's my top recommended movie besides The Temptations and Dazed and Confused. I will fight for both of those on my mom and my dad's behalf to the day I die. Okay, that is who I am and that's what I do. I will fight for my mom and dad's movies. Okay? Man, if you guys enjoyed this, like, share, comment, get back to me, tell me what you thought about it. I love to hear from you, and I do seriously mean that. Nobody's done it yet, but I would love, 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 love to hear from you. I hope you all have a great, epic, wonderful day. Carpe diem it. Go ahead and make the day yours. See you later, true believers.